You might be losing money every day, and you don't even know it. It's not about expensive trips, designer clothes, or disastrous financial decisions. It's about small choices, automatic habits, that just today that turned into a routine. It's a lifestyle that seems harmless but is quietly bankrupting you. The truth is harsh. Many people live as if they have money, but they're just pushing debt with the pretty name of comfort. In this video, I'll show you exactly where your money is slipping away, and more importantly, how to turn those invisible expenses into sources of income, stability, and freedom. If this message already made you think, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Because here you learn what no one teaches you about money, but that can completely change your relationship with it. Maybe you think you're living within your means. Your bills are paid on time. You treat yourself sometimes, have a new phone, a streaming subscription, order delivery when you're tired. Nothing unusual, right? Wrong. This normal lifestyle is a trap disguised as stability. And the sooner you realize that, the faster you'll stop sinking. The problem isn't luxury. The problem is unconscious, automatic comfort. Most people who are always broke don't live poorly. They live on autopilot. They consume what everyone consumes, subscribe to what everyone subscribes to, follow patterns that seem harmless but are costly, not just in money, but in freedom. That combo of recurring expenses that add up to $4 here, $6 there. By the end of the month, it becomes an invisible drain through which the chance to invest, grow, or even breathe peacefully escapes. And you know what makes it even more dangerous? No one sees it as a problem. Society applauds this lifestyle, says you deserve it. And it's true, you deserve to live well. But living well isn't living trapped in a consumption pattern that sucks your paycheck and forces you to work just to maintain what you already have. Living well is having choices. It's building. And it starts when you stop spending without knowing and begin to see where you're really putting your money. Because sometimes it's not a lack of income. It's an excess of blind routine. And the first step to change that is seeing what's costing you without you noticing. Now that you've started to see the pattern, it's time to zoom in and see what's really behind your monthly expenses. Because what destroys your money the most isn't big mistakes. It's small leaks, constant, silent, and the worst? You're already used to them. Let's talk about invisible expenses. These are amounts that seem insignificant, but together have a brutal power of financial corrosion. It starts with the famous 10 times interest-free installments. But is it really interest-free? Or is it just a way to commit you to a fixed payment that limits your margin every month, creating a false sense of control? Then come the subscriptions. How many services do you pay for today that you don't even use? Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, gym, productivity apps, cloud storage, mobile games. $1 here, $3.50 there, plus $5 on the other side. When you add it all up, you realize you're burning $40, $60, or even more per month on things that generate no return. And if you multiply that by 12 months, $480 per year. In 5 years, that's $2,400. Enough money to start a business, invest, get a specialization, or pay off debts and breathe. And there's still the most treacherous cost of all, wasted time. How much is the time you spend consuming empty content, jumping from one social media to another, worth? While you could be creating something, learning something, monetizing something. The problem isn't just what you spend in money. It's what you fail to build because you didn't see what you were losing. And this is where the key starts to turn. If by now you realize you're losing money on small but constant things, now it's time to learn how to turn those losses into real gains. Because there is a way to reverse the flow. Stop being just a consumer and start becoming a creator. And No, you don't need to earn more to start. You just need to redirect what you already have. Imagine every month you lose $60 with invisible expenses. Now think about what would happen if you took that same $60 and invested it in something that gave you a return. It could be a course that teaches you how to generate new income. It could be buying a tool to start a side business. It could be a simple investment that over time starts working for you. The secret is to stop spending on impulse and start investing with intention. And we're not just talking about money. We're talking about time, focus, energy. That hour per day you spend scrolling your feed can become an hour of study. That subscription you don't use can become seed capital for a project. That credit card's revolving balance can be paid off and replaced with peace of mind. When you understand this, the game changes. You stop being a slave to consumption and become the owner of your own construction. Difference between those who spend and those who profit is the destination they give their money. And if you want to take the first step, it starts with small decisions that create big changes. Financial freedom doesn't start with a big salary. It starts with small daily choices made intentionally. Problem is that many people look for a big breakthrough as if it were something grand and immediate. But in real life, the breakthrough happens quietly when you change the direction of your money and time. Every day, let's look at 3 simple moves that can already transform your reality. Remove. Cut what doesn't make sense. Subscriptions you don't use. Installments taking up space. Status expenses. Replace. Swap what's passive for something that adds value. Instead of spending on idle entertainment, invest in content that expands your mindset. Redirect. Take the money you saved and reinvest it in something that returns value. A course, a project, an emergency fund, a mentorship. Here's a powerful tool. Reverse budgeting. Instead of adapting your goals to what's left of your salary, start with your goals. Then adapt your lifestyle to them. Practical example. You want to save $1,200 in a year. That's $100 per month. The question isn't whether you can save that. It's what you need to cut or change to make it happen. The truth is you already have the resources. What's missing is strategy. And when you apply these micro changes consistently, in a few months, what seemed impossible starts becoming reality. Because in the end, it's not about earning more. It's about using better what you already have. With intention, awareness, and purpose. If you made it this far, you've already understood one thing. It's not how much you earn. It's how much you let slip away. Most people aren't broke because they lack money. They're broke because of too much financial distraction. But now you have the map. You saw how a seemingly harmless lifestyle can keep you trapped. Discovered the invisible expenses that sabotage your growth. Learned how to reverse the flow and turn expenses into income. And found simple actions that, when applied intentionally, can change your life in a few months. Now the next step is yours. And if you want to go further, I prepared exclusive material with practical tools to help you identify your financial leaks and build a step-by-step reversal plan. The link is in the description. Take advantage and leave a like if this content made sense to you, and subscribe to the channel because every week I bring videos like this. Direct, actionable, and with what no one tells you about money. Because you deserve to live with more awareness, more freedom, and less rush. And it starts today.